This is Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner. Here today, Andrea Tantaros, host of The Independents on our sister network, Fox Business Kennedy. Also from FBN, EMAC herself, Elizabeth McDonald. And today's
Waters and EMAC on the same couch.
That's right.
Love
Hot
it.
Waters, I like that.
Yeah.
Has a
I
nice
love
ring
being
to
at
it.
your kitchen table. I'm just wondering where's the tea and cigarettes? So.
Yeah, and why it's so low.
Why it's so low, right.
Okay.
See, we love being in Waters' world, but
That's
Waters, now you're in our world.
Oh, now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous.
Now let's cover the world,
Okay.
shall we? The U.S.'s overarching issue here, too, is do the American people have a right to know? Jesse, your thought?
I don't want to know about it. I think people do nasty things in the dark, especially after a terrorist attack. I find it ironic that they're dropping this from the front pages. But I mean, the Senate Democrats, they're just trying to get one last shot in at Bush before they go into the minority. And they didn't even interview any of the CIA interrogators to do the report. It's kind of like how Rolling Stone does their reporting. They only get one side. And, you know, to say that this is about
What about this thought of informing the American public? The thing is,
Stand this sort of self-reflection and to say that narrative, which I fully disagree with.
I don't
and
think,
I agree with the
think it's
judge. By the way, I
torture.
agree
quickly go
with
to
the judge.
Andrea on
it's
this, though,
torture.
because I've heard some of what your thinking is on this. This hour, EMAC. I was talking about Senator Diane. I know that's
EMAC.
for Elizabeth
like
McDonald. For those about our exceptionalism being better than other countries. Breaking news items. Do you think it
is a level of
I agree. This is going to get them fired up anyway.
Okay, but I think waterboarding and
why is everybody
conversation
outraged
realistic
about it?
The comment should be about the horrific abuse of women and children in the Middle East, and we're reporting on that. I wish there was more media attention on that.
I do
I think you said Jonathan Gruber
about this because a lot of these kids as well are starving, so they're spending all this money.
Yep.
And the intentions are good.
They're throwing the
but
stuff away.
The kids are hungry. You know, the road to hell is bad.
Yeah, we had glazed donut. It's one fix. Watch this. Have teachers sit with children in small pieces, right? So it just goes endless on and on. The fixes for it too.
You know, Harris Kennedy mentioned creating a generation, especially of young girls with eating disorders. There's fact-based evidence about that, and there have been a number of articles because we're too food-focused with kids.
Yeah.
Well, I think one thing it's doing is it's telling kids that if you say no enough, then you won't have to do it. You know, and I mean, I do kind of see the flip side and them just do
Sneaks
both,
food
is
in
my
his-
point.
Yes, they can.
Twins. Baby food or something. A college professor making over the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, this story is incredible. Jesse, maybe a Waters world. Maybe you should show up at his door. And if he's doing this so that kids challenge leadership, if I were the student, I would say, all right, I'm going to challenge leadership. I'm not going to do it. Are you going to fail me?
And a lot of Democrats
I had a lot to tell you, like this guy with his dated Christopher Walken mullet. He thinks he's so clever with his uber leftism, and I had to completely check myself before I wrecked myself. I'm not lying to you. They brought up Marx in a math class.
And you didn't meet a couple. He said he did this as an icebreaker. So I'm just wondering, how boring is this man's class?
That's right.
And he feels like he needs to do this to get people to get excited about being there.
Everyone's probably so stoned.
Well, our tuition-backed, state tax-backed tuition at work, right? So I understand he said, curtail the liberties of tree huggers. Again, how are tree huggers' liberties curtailed in that pledge?
I mean, I have no idea. When they climb up the trees in Berkeley, they always try to bring them down. I have no idea.
Is abortion not legal? I mean, again,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Time warp is he living?
That's right. Now, what can people do here? Are they going to go there and protest and talk? He's tenured.
No, there's a lot of professors like him at other colleges. Just don't send your kids to these colleges.
Right. Yeah.
Or don't sign up for his class if you go to that university.
Give him a bad rating on one of the professor grading websites.
You can Yelp him? I don't know. EMAC, it's been great to have you first time on the couch.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me join you at your kitchen table.
Please.
You're awesome.
I really enjoyed it. You're awesome. Thank you.
Nice to have you in our world.
Thank you. That's my stage name.
Okay, and you should, I agree with Andrea, you should visit this professor.
I smell it. I smell it. It's
the warning
Waters
is
world.
out there. He knows I'm coming now. I'm sure he's a big Outnumbered fan.
So he may get his hairdo fixed before he
We are going to stay right here for Outnumbered Overtime on the web. FoxNews.com/Outnumbered and click the Overtime tab. We hope that you'll join us for that. We've got a live chat. Would love to talk with you about whatever's on your mind. The TV version of us at noon Eastern tomorrow. But for right now, right after the commercial break, happening now.